Peace, fam. This is your brother Maul, the other Maul, hitting you with an extra special segment today. Still Tom about it, right? This is an extra segment where we take those sideline conversations and those little tangent conversations and it's turned into its own thing. It got a life all its own. Sometimes the conversation is that good, whatever you're sipping on is that good, whatever you're smoking on is that good, but the conversation get extra better, so we added an extra segment because we still Tom
What was
about
y'all
it.
talking about?
Like I said, yesterday we was the chat we had going on for the squad was kind of heavy and going back and forth about the takeoff situation. And
Man, look here. So of course I'm from Houston. So man, it's been little jewels and gems dropping all day long, man. Like I don't want to be, I ain't the type to he say, she say.
yeah,
But man, it's real sketchy, man. It's some
and
sketchy words going around.
that's funny because yesterday I was like, I wanted to have the convo because a lot of people in the chat we was having was talking about, you know what I mean, when you get money, yeah, separate yourself from situations like that, this, that, and the third. And honestly, I was like, I guess with the podcast, we talk about a lot of stuff. I take more the side of the victim sometimes, or just trying to see why it was going on. It ain't really that easy just to separate yourself from all you've known your entire life. Now, I understand it's kind of different with Migos, with them being 28 and kind of been in the game for a little while. You can't kind of separate yourself from that. But then again, that was yesterday. And like you said, with Texas saying with all these gems and jewels, something being dropped, it's more information being dropped.
So like word,
saying that, go ahead, Tex, you got it.
my bad. So word around the city is like it was a party. It was a
Jay Prince,
a hot
right?
scale, a Jay Prince party. So in order to get into Jay Prince event, no matter what, you gotta be pat down. Okay. You gotta be pat down, and you ain't getting in with no straps when Jay Prince is around. Like that's Houston royalty right there. That's top dog. He up there,
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's saying, it's one of Jay Prince's people who shot him because it was nobody else had guns in there.
So, okay, because they also saying that it wasn't. So the argument happened. It wasn't even about the game. It was actually about basketball, correct? It was arguing about basketball shit, right?
Man, that's what the video's saying. That's what y'all saying in the video.
Well, I guess long story short, it was like it wasn't even from like the other side. It was like it was from his camp itself. It was from Takeoff camp, right? Like the first.
So they saying it was some of Jay Prince people. Well, so they saying it's Quavo and Takeoff. They was trying to calm the peace down supposedly, and just words got exchanged. Somebody felt disrespected. Somebody got pushed and punched. Peace came out, and old boy was in the way. Bow.
And to me, like you said, it's all he says, he says. So we really can't do nothing about that. To me, it's about the convo that comes from it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, at first I was thinking like it ain't that easy just to separate yourself from situations. Then like a situation like this was a high profile event. Like it wasn't like a bunch of nobody. It was, you know what I mean? People that have also separated themselves from that. Yeah. But I guess shit can still happen. Like I don't, and the reason why I wanted you on, Coach, because like you deal with kids. Yeah. So I was wondering like what's the convo going around with the kids? You know what I mean? Because Migos is somebody they look, all three of them, you know, they looked up to, you know what I mean, or drove their culture.
Yeah, I still listen to the Migos. You feel me? So, like,
yeah, but so I haven't really talked to anybody about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's a sad situation, man. You know, just we dealing with football right now. We ain't really, them kids, they're not really thinking about that. But it's just a sad situation, man. It's a lot of ways to look at it and think about it. I don't really think it's to me, man, or it seems to me that it's just another act of senseless violence. Because it's not really nobody beefing. I mean, we all have been to parties and, 9 times out of 10, 1 or 2 something might pop off. It might just be hands every now and then, gunplay. Sometimes somebody just gets shot and it ain't really nothing. But sometimes, that bullet, it get that, 1 in a million spot where somebody end up dead. I mean, I feel like that happens. I'm talking about as far as the altercation happens once a weekend. But like I say, the death, that's 2-3 times a year as far as in the country. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At a closed event like this. So it's just unfortunate, man.
I guess it goes to what you were saying yesterday, Deuce, where everybody don't need to have a gun.
Yeah, everybody don't need one, man.
Not only that, like they say, cuz was hit with like a straight bullet, so to speak. And I tell my kids all the time, you hear some shit going down, don't go over there and be standing around being no looky-loo, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. You get the fuck away from the scene. That shit ain't got nothing to do with you. You get the hell away. Like, don't go over there standing around trying to see what's going on, trying to help out somebody. You make sure the people you with is accounted for, and y'all get the fuck away from there. Don't go over there dealing with that. Like that, and that's how you get hit with a straight. That's how you get hit with a bullet. And it ain't intended for you. Because them shits go through people. Them shits don't got no names. Them shits is dangerous. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. Like I said, I'm disappointed at black shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't even want to say black people. Niggas. I'm disappointed in niggas behind this type shit because, you know what I mean? Yet another rapper. You know what I'm saying? Boosie was talking about that the other day. Like, rappers used to be heroes. Now them niggas is targets. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This shit crazy, bro. Like, it's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? It feels real unnecessary. You know what I mean? But niggas die every day, B.
Yeah, but one thing about the rap game, I did hear somebody talking about this. Back in the day, like you said, rappers was heroes. People looked up to certain, most rappers, especially, street rap or like, hardcore rap, people were looked up to as icons. Anyway, they were respected. But nowadays, rappers come a dime a dozen. They lying, talking this and that. Just like, so listen, that dude PNB Rock, right? And again, I don't know these people, but I just remember, did y'all see the video where he was talking reckless to the dude? Y'all see the video where he's on live one-on-one with this dude who's like a LA, like a gang member. And he's clowning him. So the dude PNB Rock is with his girl. And they kind of like clowning the dude. And the dude's like, bro, I'll snatch your chain off your neck. He's like, bro, you a clown. He called him a B, all type of words, right? He said, bro, he's like, all right, I'm gonna make you eat that. 2 months later, bro, he dead.
Yeah.
Like, who do you think you are to just talk reckless to somebody and think that that's just gonna fly?
Yeah.
Sooner or later, I know where I'm from. Sooner or later, somebody's going to test you. You're gonna have to show all that tough talk, gangster talk. You doing this, bro? You're gonna have to show somebody.
Sooner and later.
Or you can just be humble and be cool and relax and talk about what you know around the people that you know. You know what I mean? So either way, it's unfortunate, man. But I hope that people can learn to humble themselves, relax, be cool. Peace is always better than violence. I mean, I hope people can learn this, man. So it's just sad. But I mean, it happens. It's a part of, it's a part of our culture. It's the reality. It's a part of our culture. But, all we can do is talk about it and try to, influence, younger kids to try to go the peace route. You know what I mean?
As a coach, how do you talk to the kids about separating themselves, keeping themselves away from certain type of situations that you don't need to be in as an athlete? You know what I mean? How do you do that? How do you handle that?
Good question. So today, when we broke practice, so obviously we don't have a game this weekend, tomorrow or Friday, because we've been having games on Thursdays and Fridays. So we don't have any games. But obviously the kids want to go to some of these other schools to watch some of the other schools play. We had to tell them, look, go and watch the game and go home. Don't be in nobody's face. Don't be on nobody's sideline talking reckless, talking crazy. Sit in the stands, watch the game. We don't want anybody, the Freedom kids was over here trying to fight nobody. They was over here talking to this. They was in this body. Sit down, watch the game, and relax and be quiet. So, I mean, like you say, man, trouble's out there, man. You can either go to it, run to it, or you can get out of there. So, you know, we trying to tell the kids, man, just, you know, be about your business, be about schoolwork. Stop trying to be gangsters. You're student athletes. Get your grades right. If you go into the game, go watch the game, and then go home. So, you know, that's all we can say. You know, and again, you know, some of the coaches are kids' uncles and you know, dads.
Okay.
So, you know, they do a good job. Like a lot of the kids, I feel like they respect us. I mean, you know, we're not old, fat, you know, men with whistles. So they kind of, you know, they know we cool.
Do you feel like the coaches nowadays? Do you feel like the coaches nowadays are younger than the coaches we had?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Of
yeah.
course. Coaches younger, teachers younger, everybody younger now.
No, but at the same time, bro, the coaches back in the day, like that generation just looked older. I know for me and
Niggas
dude,
live hard.
like 23 look 34 nowadays. You know what I mean? Like back in the day,
Nah, the coaches
they had mustaches like I had back in the day, 22.
The coaches was old niggas. Nah, they wasn't coaching in the 20s and 30s.
Okay.
Coaches was 40s and up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yeah, they wasn't. Because I remember all my homies' dads was coaches and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like a couple grades out of high school motherfuckers be coaches. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, bro, that shit just disappointing, man. And like you said, bro, as far as, you know what I'm saying, getting the money and staying out of shit like that, not having yourself in those situations, I feel like when you start getting money like that, like the purpose of rapping to get out of the hood, to get the money, stay the fuck out of the hood. You know
Yeah, I mean that's not even
like,
what
that
I was.
Only makes sense. You don't
me,
see billionaires in the hood with you niggas just because. You know what I'm saying? You don't see stock market guys in the hood because, and it is hood stock market guys, but you don't see them fucking around with motherfuckers in the hood. You don't see that shit. It's only rappers and athletes that want to live that gangster life, and everybody that's a gangster want to be a rapper or athlete. Like, motherfuckers, the culture is fucked up. Our culture, this culture that we live in right now, is skewed. Everything is been stretched in, you know what I'm saying, jumbled around. No one knows up or down. I mean, everything. This whole, I don't know when we slipped into this other, what they call it, timeline or whatever, but somewhere down the line, the men became women, the women became men, and it's just, everything is off, bro. I don't know. It's frustrating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know what you mean, bro.
I was thinking with the I don't think it's really that easy just to remove yourself from all you know. Like, as soon as you get money, you can't just remove yourself from everybody you've hung with. It's a gradual situation. That's why I say it's kind of different with them because they, you know what I mean? If the conversation is starting because of the Migo situation, I mean, with Takeoff situation, it's kind of different because he was in the game for a good amount of while. But like dudes that got money 2 years ago, it's hard to separate yourself from the people you grew up with to help you get it from here. Because for one, if you do that, you end up around a bunch of strangers. And then we're getting on you about how you got jerked in this contract because you had nobody else around you. So it's kind of hard to fuck somebody like, I got money, fuck all y'all, because then we can get on for that. You see what I mean? Like it's not that easy. It's not that hard either. I'm not gonna give them that much of a pass. It's not that hard easy, but it's also
I'm about to tell you, man. Understandable. There's some people that's gonna come up with you, and you're gonna look out for them because that's the right thing to do. Yeah, but all
everybody can't go. Everybody can't go.
Didn't have a part of your success. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to drag the hood with you, bro. The hood don't got no love for nobody, man. That's it.
Everybody can't go. You know who your core is, man.
And you take them select few, and you like niggas should have been. I mean, you know, it's a party and all that shit. And I think different. I get that kind of money, I'm shooting dice at the crib with, you know what I'm saying, with the homies. I ain't trying to be in no bowling alley, you know what I'm saying, in a whole nother state that I'm from. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro.
But at the same time, you're at a high profile event. Like this is Jazz Prince, this is Jay Prince's son. This ain't you went just in the hood at some.
Yeah, but them niggas known for being gangsters.
Jay Prince is known to being the peace nigga also. The nigga that get shit that when just get too big, they call Jay Prince. Like that's the event you're at. His son event.
That's,
you know what I'm saying?
You know how they say that you out of state, you gotta check in. That's who you check in with. That's big homie who you check in with.
And see, I feel like it's the argument stuff though. I feel like if you from the hood, obviously you go to your hood around your peoples, right? Nothing wrong with that. Cool, you can do that. But it's about the arguing. What you are? If listen,
You finished?
if I got $1 million problems and Joe Blow over here got, $100 problems, we don't need to be arguing, man. You know what? You got it, bro. Respect. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
We don't need to argue, man.
The argument different.
If I'm a celebrity and I got fans and I got, I'm living for my family, blah blah blah. And you just kind of, you doing your thing, cool, respect. But we don't need to argue, man. I don't have no problem saying, bro, respect. Good luck to you. God bless you.
Right.
You more of a gangster than me? Cool.
That $100 nigga gonna take that as disrespect to motherfucker.
No, because I'm just saying. For an example, I'm $100. Hey, I ain't got but $100 myself, but I'm just saying, like,
I want to, nigga.
but so listen, vice versa. I'm $100 guy. That's the millionaire over there. I don't need to argue with you.
Yeah.
I don't. You think you better? Cool. You think you tougher? Cool. But see, the thing is, like, it gets tough and froggy when it's like women around. You know what I mean?
It's always
that's kind of or like family, like your children. Like I get it. Like, you don't want nobody talking crazy in front of your children, your lady. Then it get a little froggy. But for the most part, cool, man. We'll talk about it some other time, or we'll figure it out. I'll send you an email or something, But arguing in the street when there's people everywhere and you don't really know the environment, because Migos and they from Atlanta, right? Yeah, man. You listen. I'm from Hampton. I'm not gonna be if I go to Houston, I'm not gonna be the same Hamptonite as I am in Houston. I'm gonna move a little down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My chest not gonna be as out. You feel me? I mean, maybe that's just me, but I don't know. I feel like you said checking in when you go somewhere, when you go to another person, stadium, you might want to, look around a little bit. You know what I mean? So,
but I think that humbleness came with age more so than money. Because like I said, it'd be a millionaire nigga or $100 nigga that ain't humble like that. So he's going to continue that argument. You know what I mean? It could just, like I said, one of us that's know who we are, we're humble, so we could just be like, nah, you good. You good.
Like I tell these young dudes all the time, bro. Hey, look, I've been your age. You might not make it to be mine with that kind of attitude, though. You know what I'm saying? I've been your age. You won't get to mine fucking around. You know what I'm saying?
And unfortunately, some people got to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
That's just the reality. I pray not, but sometimes people got to learn the hard way. But
man, like remember I was telling you about my situation with my tire and stuff, about the little kid, the dude in my neighborhood. Did I tell you about that?
No.
Man, so I don't want to say, man, look, I almost let a little kid have it about a couple nights ago, man. 2:00 in the morning, I hear something outside. I just, peek out the window, got a little kid, one of the little dudes around my neighborhood. And he like looked up at me and saw something that he didn't want to see. It was like, Texas, no. And I was just like, man, just go home, bro. Like, go home, bro. Like, if the little man didn't say my name, I would have let man have it, bro. Like, and then yesterday I saw him at the store. He was like acting fidgety because he had his mask on and everything. He was acting real fidgety around me. I was like, you good? And he was like, yeah. He like didn't even want to dab me up. I just like, bro, come holler at me. He was like, bro, nah. He was like, bro, just come talk to me. I ain't even on that. Like, I'm making sure you good. Cause if it was somebody else, little man, like, bruh, you would have got the business.
So what are you trying to take your time?
So like in my neighborhood, it's like people, they've been running in cars and stuff. They just been doing dumb stuff over here. I guess it's the holidays and these little young boys is home.
Trying to take all the change out your car.
You gonna get hungry and catch one of these slugs, man. I almost gave the little man the business, man. But then he ended I thought, well, he did with it. He ain't taking it out of my car, but he flattened my tires and shit and slashed me. And
that's what you posted though.
Yeah, so I thought he was just, I didn't know that's what it was, the situation, because it was dark, and I was just like, get the fuck away from my car, bro.
Yeah.
And then I'm finna get ready to go to my son field trip the next day. Couldn't even go because my tires flat. Like, I was more mad at that. I couldn't go to my son's field. I was supposed to be a chaperone and shit. I couldn't even go to that. And I'm just like, bro, like, saw him yesterday. I was like, come holler at me. He was like, text me up, bro. Just come talk to me. I ain't even on there, bro. Like, I know you. Come talk to me. What's wrong with you? Like,
hey, look, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all I gotta put these kids to bed, man. I appreciate y'all including me, man.
I appreciate you pulling up, man. Real talk.
Always good to see y'all boys, man. Again, y'all keep it going, man. Salute. Keep it going, man.
Well, I would say good luck to you Sunday, but you know I wouldn't mean it, bro.
Hey, who y'all got Sunday?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good comeback right there.
No, I ain't trying to be. Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah, we ain't got none. We ain't got nobody.
I'm sorry, it's playoffs, right?
One. That was a good one. I'll let you get that.
We calling on all y'all, because it's all about communication and convos. From Now I'm Talking About to Still Talking About It, from Write a Verse With You to Flag Football Won't Enough Though. Whether Zoom, phone call, or that's in the chair. Let's have that convo. Now I'm talking about.
I don't really want to talk about this shit, but fuck it. Kyrie. We talked about this already?
What about him?
What the fuck? Man, so I ain't been watching sports since I've been. What's these people? What's the shirts that people wearing on?
All right, so he posted a book called From Hebrews to Negroes. And in this book, it's I guess a lot of anti-Semitic shit.
What the fuck?
Also was about
what is it?
What happened?
What is anti-Semitic?
You don't like Jews, I think, when you're saying stuff against Jews. I really don't know myself.
Against Semites.
What is Semites?
What's that?
They're Semites. That's why it's anti-Semitic.
What's Semites though?
Jewish people. Jewish Hebrew, and pretty much Caucasian Hebrew Jews.
But I think the book he put out and the argument he's having is that the original Jews were black, or that blacks can be and are Jews also.
Blacks were Jews first. God's jewels is where the Jew come from. They turned it into Jewish because they are a little bit of Jews. They're not quite the entire Jews, so that's why it's Jewish.
So I think,
you not shit on you for real, for real.
He for real.
No, I don't. One thing I do know is I don't know shit, right? So I just be talking shit. But I do know. What I do know is that like black people are clearly on the planet first. So we are God's jewels. People made of the planet. You know what I'm saying? That's why we built for this planet. The sun protects us, grows our hair, everything. You know what I mean? We're the people of this planet. So God's actual jewels is what black people were, the original Hebrew men. But then you have, you know, the Caucasians that, you know what I mean, pretty much took that turn. That's why you can't fuck with Jewish people. That's why they be like, don't talk about it. Because in all reality, the more you share the information, the more everybody knows they're not the real motherfuckers. So another veil has been dropped on society.
And I think, and what's funny is I think that's the problem. That they don't want us to learn this, so they're causing a whole bunch of other distractions. Granted, myself, I don't really know all of this myself. Like I said, Kyrie is getting a lot of flack because he just posted that book, and then he didn't want to talk about the fact that he posted that book, or recognize the fact that you're posting this means you're promoting it. You know what I mean? I think with Kanye is another thing. Like he's saying also that blacks are Jews also. And that conversation is getting mixed up with all the other bullshit. But then they will go with the whole, because they don't want you to know this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the books, because also, and it's funny, because I listen to Ebro in the morning. And you know, Rosenberg's on there, and he's just been living for the last week over this shit. I'm like, to the point where I'm tired of hearing about this shit. You know what I mean? Because especially when I think about the fact that one of the things that Ye said was, but you could say nigga, 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 and kill, kill, kill all goddamn day. But so with Ebro, he's saying, you know what I mean, there's a book written about this called From Blacks to Jews. And I'm thinking like, well, that's the same fucking thing as From Hebrews to Negroes that Kyrie is getting all the slack about posting, correct? Mm-hmm. Like I could be wrong. Like I haven't read either one of these books. But just judging off the title, you know what I mean, you can't judge the book by its cover, but at the same time, it does look like it's the same kind of subject, though. You know what I mean? And it goes with what you're saying, like, they don't want us to know this shit. So let's go ahead and just put a whole bunch of arguments out there.
Have you ever heard the saying, you want to hide something from a nigga? Where you put it?
In a book. In the goddamn book. That's something you heard before Texas. That ain't that new, is it?
That's new to me.
That's a new saying.
You ain't never heard that shit?
Never.
Yeah. You want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. Guess who made that one up? You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. And all of that misguidedness leads to what happened with Takeoff. Like a bunch of misguided niggas trying to navigate their way through a world designed to bring you down, bro. That shit is, like I said, I'd be frustrated. I don't know what to say, man. I just try to make sure my kids know I love them every day.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. That'd be the tough part about having these convos that I feel we need to have. It feel kind of circular at some points. Like you keep ending up at the same point. It's like you don't really know what to do because this world is designed not for you to do it. But at the same time, going back to the VA situation, like all this anger is because he's jealous of what they have, so to say. Is how they can come together for a cause. It's funny because we attack.
I don't even like using the word jealous in that situation because it really ain't.
First of all, I agree, but he used those words though. He said, "Yo, I get jealous."
No, because he don't know how to express himself. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know the correct word to say for that situation. But it ain't jealous. He jealous because your people don't share that situation. But it ain't like jealous of them. He jealous. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say, that's why I said jealousy probably not the right word. Envious, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Envious of their situation and how they stick together and how they control and make sure that Jewish money stays within the Jewish community. And then how they make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you say some shit about us, we come down on you hard and stop your money. Like, that's what they do. And that is something to be envious of because you could kill a nigga in the street and no one come to your, you know what I'm saying? We don't have no savior. We don't have no help. We don't have nobody coming to, we don't join together to stop all this shit until it's a George Floyd type death. But even that, like motherfuckers forgot about that until you bring his name up and say some foul shit about it like Kanye did. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, this is America. Don't catch me slipping now. Don't catch me slipping now.
I wouldn't live it in life, man.
What you said, Tex?
I hate to live in today's life, man. You targeted, you can't say what the fuck you want to say. You can't really go nowhere. You ain't got no privacy. It's like, I'm cool being who I am right now, man. To hell with being a millionaire. I mean, like, it'll be nice, don't get me wrong, but bruh, if I get that million,
it would be cool to have the millions without being popular. Like I told Mo one time before, like, I know I ain't built for popularity. Fame, I'm not built for fame. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was famous, I'd chill in the crib literally all the time. I'd have a big ass crib, but you know what I'm saying? I'd have all the amenities at the crib with me. You know what I'm saying? One of them niggas like, damn nigga, how you got a McDonald's? How you got the only working ice cream machine from McDonald's in your crib? Like shit like that would niggas be jealous of me, but like, you the only nigga with a working job? Like McDonald's don't even got a working job.
But I think it starts with what Texas said. Like Texas said, I'm cool with being me. So you cool with being me. Once you get that million, you're not gonna change. Some niggas don't know who they are and aren't cool with who they are, and then they get the million and they still just as lost. They're just doing a bunch of dumb shit to be
money magnifies the fuck nigga.
So if you lost, it magnifies how lost you are. You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Recording in progress.
Already, nigga. I ain't messing around.
What up, though?
What up, though?
Oh, let me get my little situation set up right quick while situation set up.
It got me. Can you raise your hand nicely?
Nice. Stay up.
What up, Coach?
What's up, y'all?
Moody, what up?
Hands, watch your hands, man.
What's going on, man?
Same old.
Proud of y'all boys, man.
We doing what we can, man.
Appreciate it, man. Salute. Proud of y'all. This good stuff, man. Keep it moving. Keep it going.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Just trying to continue the convo, really.
Listen, let me tell you something. This brother would call me and be like, I got a song. I sing you the beat, all right? I sing you the beat, though. As soon as you get the beat, he's already got the idea of what he wants it to sound like. He would call me, let me tell you, he'd use me because he thinks he's a better rapper than me. So he would only call me for one thing. Hey, yo, you need to call him. Come on, go ahead and get this hook right. You go ahead and go on, get the hook right, and then so we get the song out.
Go ahead, knock that hook off real quick, bro.
Yo, just go ahead and get this hook right, you know what I'm saying? And we just gonna bang this sound out. I already got my verse, though. I already got my verse. But
Y'all got a game Friday, Tom?
Nah, so we started a week earlier than everybody. So our regular season is over with.
Okay.
Yeah, we got playoffs in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You got to come check us out. If you're free, come check us out. I know we in Woodbridge, but if you're free, come check us out.
Who y'all playing?
Right here by me, shoot.
So we don't know. So we're the 1 seed in our bracket, and we'll be playing the 8 seed. So right now, I think it's between either Garfield or maybe Forest Park.
I want to see you all when y'all face off against some competition. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. I mean, nobody's gonna be a pushover. Well, I don't know, but it's gonna be a while. Either way, I'll keep you in the loop.